Howdy ho hello, this is Jimmy D, and welcome to another awesome-tacious week of Vikings Thorsday. Oh, and before I start, just to see why I hate myself, yar, abandon all hope of mystery, here ye be spoilers upon this point. Avast ye, yar, done. Well, spoilers, perhaps. So if you still need to watch Vikings episode 1 of season 3, go forthwith and do so before listening to this. What was that? Am I singing into a tin can here? Anyway, so what'd you think? Fine, fantastic, frolicky folk of this season's subtly slow start. Alliteration and tongue-tying. Try it. It does wonders for your brain cells, and apparently not for your tongue. Me? I actually liked this season's premiere episode. No, really. After all, it's become a staple of Viking season premieres to do things in a slow-paced simmer of broadly revealed machinations and intrigues. This year's first episode is definitely an improvement on season 2's Shirts and Skins Blood Scrum, aka the episode entitled Brothers War. Blood Scrum. Now there's a kick-ass name for a death metal band, if I ever heard one. Claim it! Too slow, Whitey. I already did. Haha. Not that I didn't appreciate the symbolic toke to my inner Viking, but it just seemed that last year's premiere was sort of meh, and Jarl Borg reminded me of a bug-eyed blonde poodle sometimes. A crazed poodle man that liked to talk to skulls. Last poor Jorvik. I knew him well. What? Who said that? Never mind. Pretend you didn't hear that zinger. Moving on. I have little doubt those new to the series will find the political stuff and back and forth lawyering between the Saxons and Ragnar and company to be boring as all hell. But I find it more realistic that way. Chronicles from history show that crazed Vikinger killer beardmen were indeed routinely used by Saxons as mercenaries to beat up and iron wedgie to death other Saxons. So for me it isn't that much of a stretch or too boring. Sure, it could be a tad more exciting, but whatever. Season 3's premiere mercenary was meant to be a place setting, really, for the whole season, laying out the groundwork for what is to come. And it did its job. Hey, what'd you guys make of our new killer Kolf? Oh, you didn't know what that guy's name was either, huh? Yeah, I had to look it up too. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. Kolf is Lagertha's new aspiring boy toy. Oopsie daisies. I mean her right-handed man, or right-hand man. Seriously though, not knocking Ben Robson's performance in this first episode or anything, but doesn't this guy remind anyone else, the character, of a late 90s to early 2000s romantic pop balladeer type? You know, the kind of flannel-wearing hipster troubadour that you'd see strumming an acoustic guitar outside of a coffee house doing Mayer covers for lattes or something. Your body is a wonderland, baby. Worst imitation singing of John Mayer ever. When the boat conversation scene came up, I swear I thought they might do a Hail Mary to catch a few fishies while somebody else put a bullet in the back of their heads or something. Oh, come on now. That didn't look like the whackin' Fredo scene from Godfather 2 for a second. It did to me, like I've been telling you guys. Godfather with beards! Anyway, so King Ragnar is a soldier of fortune for now. Shocker. Speaking of which, when is this King of Sweden going to get a crown already? We never see him wearing one yet. I suppose he could bogart the one that Floki scalped with the axe. It's not like the Saxon old boy needs it anymore. You think Floki bit down on the sucker? You know, to test if it was real gold? I know I would. What if it turned out to be made of chocolate? That would be delicious. Somebody should get on that right away. Gold leaf wrapped dark chocolate crowns. Do it! So our favorite foreheadress, Princess Kwinfrith, I guess is how you say it, is one step closer to her own crown. Did you see her face at the end there? What was that about? Apparently, Keelan makes her moist. I'm still holding on to my poker hand in regards to who's going to be getting the chop by season's end. At least at this point, and of course metaphorically. Before the season even started, the big man himself, Michael Hurst, said in a Variety article that Vikings Trey would be, air quotes, a heartbreaking season. Our lovely Lagertha, she's just too danged obvious, you know? But as always, I'm just a fan, and I could be wrong, and in all honesty, I wouldn't be shocked in the slightest if I was. That said, let's all have some cake already. What kind of cake, you say? I don't know. You're buying, right? Right? For Vikings Thorsday. As always, this is your Mr. JD, apparently cakeless, and signing off. And I'll be greatest man of your life. I hate that song.